guys, so here we are again, another day on the farm, and today I thought I would show you how we stored our carrots for winter. So in previous years I've always used peat moss, and there were things that were good about it and there were things I didn't like about it too much, like it's dusty, so as you're digging for carrots that dust is coming up in the air. And then I heard that you could do the same thing with sand. So I figured I'd give it a try, so let's see how it turned out. How do they look?
Is that a bone?
No, that's a carrot.
Oh.
That's a carrot. Here's a carrot.
You killed it. Yeah.
Killed it?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want to kill the carrot. Hey, the chickens want that.
You're killing the carrot.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Ew. Look at this. I have a carrot.
Yeah.
It's black.
Oh, looks like the bottom has definitely grown a lot of roots.
Yeah, but look at this carrot.
Oh, he's got a little bit of black, but look at that. He's mostly still good. He's nice and firm. It's all nice and firm. Feels very moist.
That one.
Look at that. Yeah, those are good carrots. Here, this is a little gross here.
And this too.
We'll take these growths off.
Look at this.
Yuck.
It's orange.
Yep. You know what? You're always going to lose a little bit.
There's carrot. Mama, carrot.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, you don't want that in the
That
sandbox.
one snapped. Hey, this must be the top of that one.
Okay, well remember, anything you don't want in the sandbox, we've got to make sure we pick up and get out of here.
Otherwise, we might have carrots growing in our sandbox.
What's that?
Otherwise, we might have carrots growing in our sandbox.
Yeah.
We're playing. Then we'll have a tasty snack. Or they'll eat us. They won't eat us. They don't have mouths. So they can't. Whoa, cool. Look at this. Oh, it's black there.
Yeah.
Those are some
They-
nice
Like, look at those
big
carrots. That's what we grow in our garden. And this carrot still feels fantastic. I'll take you inside with me as we finish this up. And we'll cut into some of these carrots and see what they look like.
Can we make carrot cake?
Ooh, maybe.
Yeah.
We do have cream cheese for cream cheese icing.
Yeah. Let's put it there. Oh, Mom, I was grabbing this carrot and it just ripped.
Yeah,
I know, I
chuck
touched
that one right in here,
yellow
the carrots,
stuff.
or the carrots.
I touched
The-
the yucky stuff.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Chickens can have that one too.
Right there. Guys, just scoop that up and throw it.
Well, look at that. It stayed nice and moist.
Yeah.
Yeah, this little guy too. We'll break those growths off the top.
Can we break these stuff off?
But yeah, like this little one, he's nice and firm too. Feels wet, doesn't feel dried out at all. Yeah, look at that. Oh, look, here's another one. Break the tops off of that one too.
What if we miss one and there's one left? That's probably carrot.
Yeah,
Then
that's a
I'll
moldy
find
part of
it
the carrot.
and eat it. Eat it.
Yeah,
What if it's all the way down?
There we go.
A carrot milk.
Okay. So, any more carrot treasures in here? Or have we found it all? Here, you've got this kind of treasure.
That's because we also have a pipe treasure.
Yeah, it looks that
We
way.
made it today.
Mm.
It's a pipeline.
All right, guys. So you can see here, this whole tub, this blue tub had been full to the top with carrots. It was a layer of sand, just enough to cover the bottom, and then carrots, and then a layer of sand and a layer of carrots, and a layer of sand, a layer of carrots. You get the idea. So that's what it was. And we've eaten quite a few of them. We haven't had that much loss, but I'm impressed. Like the sand wasn't as dusty to work with as the peat moss. And sand I can just get right here from the sandbox. It's not like the kids are going to be playing in the sandbox over winter anyways. So I'm able to reuse and repurpose something that we already have. They're not going to be here in, the kids are not going to be playing in the sandbox in winter. So it's not like they're losing out on anything. And whereas peat moss I have to buy and sift through it much more than the sand here. So I think I would call this a success. I think I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. I'm thinking, you know, I'm thinking I definitely lean towards using sand again over peat moss. My carrots did not store this well in peat moss, come to think of it. So this is good stuff. As you heard outside, kids were super excited for some carrot cake. Haven't made fresh carrot cake in quite a while. Yes, technically these aren't fresh, but they're still homegrown and good. Some of them are a little bit wrinkly. Let's see. This one has a little slight wrinkle. That one has a little bit. This one's pretty good. And some of them, like this one, probably the whole top is shot. And there are a couple more like that, but not too bad. Like, look at this huge guy. We'll lose a little bit off the bottom here, but I think other than that, he looks really, really good. So I by no means want to take any credit for this method. I found it on Google. It was called the Yukon method, and what the guy did is take a 5-gallon pail, line it with a bag, any kind of plastic garbage bag. I just used a white one, I think, or a black one. It's just a garbage bag. Line your pail with that to make for easy cleanup. The pail gives the bag some shape. And then you put your carrots in there, so you just dig them out, rub the dirt off, don't wash them, rub the dirt off, and then you would cut the top off right below the greens. So the first year I did it, I thought, okay, but that seems weird to me, I've never done that before. So I chopped it off right here, right where the growth goes into the carrot. But that was actually wrong. I had a lot of rot happening because what he said was that when you leave that top on there, that causes growth to continue. The carrot will continually try to grow out of the top, as you can see on this one. So you want to cut that top off all the way, because otherwise they grow like that. And then once you have that done and you've piled them all in until your pail is about 3/4, 7/8 full, then you just top it off with some peat moss and then tie the bag shut so that you only have like a tennis ball sized air hole, so the moisture level can be maintained by the peat moss. Now, last summer or the winter before that, somehow I came across the idea of using sand. And I think it was talking more like beach sand, but I figured the sand from the sandbox was pretty close. So I decided to try that. And I did not, as you can see, I did not cut all the tops off like he had said, because I wanted to see what would happen. I wanted to really give it a good comparison. So I am very impressed with how well it still worked. There's not a whole ton of rot. And honestly, I was so busy last winter, I didn't go into the garage and keep checking on them. I didn't go through there and clean out once a month and see how the carrots were doing. I would go in there, grab a few off the top, or the kids would go out and grab me some carrots, bring them in, and I'd ask them if there's anything with growth sticking out at the top, dig down, find the one that's growing, bring me that one. I didn't go spend a whole lot of time sifting through there all the time and finding good ones and bad ones and this and that. Definitely a lot of the smaller ones, they got thrown out. I had planned to use them right away and make like baby carrot sticks and stuff like that, but I was just busy, I didn't get to it. I am very impressed. Now, you probably want to see what this carrot looks like. So I can definitely tell that it's not a fresh carrot, but by no means is it beyond edible, especially in anything cooked. It would work well, but something like this one is so big. So let's see. Look at that. That is still a beautiful, gorgeous carrot. Let's do that again. Let's see. Still has a crunch. A little bit dry. That's an inside piece. Or sorry, an outer piece. That is definitely a lot moister. It is a little bit bitter, but carrot cake would definitely work for carrot cake. Anything where you want to put cooked carrots into will work great for that. So, yeah, we are not out of carrots. This will make a lot of carrot muffins, carrot cake, and I'm impressed. It's not a whole lot of loss. And especially if I apply that idea of chopping off the top, maybe we have even better success this next year. So there you go, guys. Maybe that'll help you with storing your carrots. Our garage is kept just above freezing, just warm enough so that the vehicles can thaw out and melt and everything, so the snow can melt off of them. I think it usually sits around 7 degrees Celsius, so that's right above zero, and they didn't get any kind of special treatment. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet, press the bell so you'll be notified when we post a new video, and we look forward to sharing more things with you in the future of what we've learned. Bye, guys.